Never underestimate me. CoolieBabii there. Listen, I know in a no lies. I know in a DI. When me touch it, me come live, and people are pull out one fi catch vibes. Jaja know my style. I'm search my heart to the mile. Me and Jah have a overstanding.
Welcome, beautiful souls of this world. It's your girl CoolieBabii. I'm Medea, and welcome to CB17 Visions once again, y'all. I know y'all been waiting on episode 1 for the longest, and I'm so very sorry for everybody that, like, I've been getting feedback from a lot of people like, yo, we waiting, like, what's up? You started this thing and now we log on and we waiting. Where you at? You know, but I also want to apologize to y'all, and I also want to thank y'all for you know, just being patient with me and supporting me, and overall just being patient. You know, I too had to be patient with myself because, you know, one thing I do want to talk about is that whenever you feel like you need to pull back from anything, it could be, you know, your job, it could be someone, it could be, you know, just anything, you know, anything that you feel like you gotta just pull back a little bit and regroup, you know, meditate, and, you know, get your mind, you know, together. Whenever you feel like that, guys, you gotta just do it, because if you don't, you're just gonna be digging a hole for yourself, and your mind, you're not gonna be there with your mind, you know what I mean? So, and in anything that you put yourself to doing, or anything that you involve yourself with, or anyone, it's just not gonna work, because your mind is not gonna be there, right? And our mind is the very thing that we need, especially to be conscious. You have to be conscious, and whatever you're doing, you know, you just gotta be conscious. But I do want to say I am so sorry, y'all, to my supporters, my CB17 visionaries. I'm so sorry, y'all. But again, I can't say this enough. I thank y'all so much for being patient with me and just, you know, sticking with me. That's real love right there. That's a real love, and I thank y'all so much. As you can see, yes, I got a whole production going on in my car. In Blazer, for y'all that don't know, my car name is Blazer, you know, that's what we call her. So yes, I got a whole production going on in Blazer right now. And guess what? I did this to show y'all that no matter what dreams you have, no matter what goals you have, no matter what, you know, no matter what you have in your mind and in your heart and in your soul that you want to fulfill, nothing is stopping you but you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go for it. And when I say go for it, you gotta go the 17,000 miles. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta take it there. Like, nobody is holding you back. Nobody is saying you can't do this because you don't got this. You are already equipped with what you have. For whatever you want to fulfill your purpose with, know that you're already equipped for it. You're already, you know, you're made for it. You know what I mean? So, you damn right, I got a whole production going on in Blazer. Look, I got my crystals right here because we're going to be affirming some things. You know, we're going to be manifesting some things. You know what I mean? So, thank y'all for tuning in, and let's jump right in. So, as you know, I haven't you know, really talked to y'all since New Year's, and I hope everybody had a blessed and wonderful New Year's. I had a blessed New Year's. I actually went back home to NC, to North Carolina, and I was there with my mother. I was there with my younger sisters and my other sister, Pinky. Big up yourself, Pinky. For those who know, all of y'all know Pinky. Y'all know Pinky. When you see me, you see Pinky. When you see Pinky, you see me, right? But Pinky flew out, I flew out, and it was just good to be around my mom and my sisters, because we haven't really since I moved to Florida, we haven't really been, together in a while. So it was very refreshing. I felt like that trip was needed. I was able to regroup. I was able to pre why I left there in the first place. You know what I mean? Just looking back in hindsight was very refreshing for me, and I feel like it was very necessary. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, I was there getting some real love from my family. So, my New Year's was beautiful. And I hope y'all had a good New Year's. We're now in 2020, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's going on? Talk to me. I, as far as my 2020 goes, nothing is perfect, right? And, for example, y'all know me. I'm very open, very transparent, and that's how I'm always going to be, very real, whatever, and I will only hope that y'all are the same way with me. You know what I mean? So let me let y'all in on a little something. So I know it's been a long time. Y'all been waiting on. Y'all been telling me y'all been waiting on episode 1 for so long, and so when I was back home in NC, I actually we actually had the production set up and everything, and episode 1 was actually shot. We actually shot episode 1. And then, y'all, let me tell you something about life. Like, it don't matter where you are in life. It don't matter if you feel like you're at your highest. It don't matter if you feel like you're at your lowest. It don't matter if you feel like everything is going good and nothing can go wrong. Let me tell you that life is going to show up and show out. Okay? All right? Because listen, like I was saying, long story short, we shot episode 1. And then, I'm not really get into it as life happened. And the video that was shot for episode 1, when I'm ready to go edit it, because remind you, I do everything by myself, literally. Like, for those of you that don't know, I am an independent artist, right? I have taken a little break off of that too. Like I said, mental health is very important, y'all. So I took a little break off of that. I'm an independent artist, and y'all know I'm a jack of all trades. I just don't do music. I do everything else. You see me? Like, I do hair. My sister I Pinky, she's a cosmetologist. I do hair. I dance. What else? I do CB17 visions. CoolieBabii expresses and positive affirmations. It's just a number of things that I do that I tap into. Oh, I'm a makeup artist. Y'all, I could go down the line. You see me? Like, but we're not gonna do that because we don't got time for that. But yes, like I could go down the line of all these things that I do, but I don't really have the team that I feel that could make things a little smoother and make things a little better for me. I'm not gonna say that I don't have a team that I need, because clearly, y'all, is not needed. And I say it's not needed because I don't have it right now. But guess what? You watching this episode, right? I don't have it. I didn't have it on the intro episode, but guess what? You was watching that, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you are already equipped with whatever you have. You are equipped. It's just up to you to take what you have and make it work, not what you don't have. For example, I'm gonna use myself as an example. I don't have my personal I don't have a personal cameraman. I don't have a personal production team. So like when I'm like my intro episode, when I'm on set or whatever, yes, I end up having people to I end up finding people to become a team for that, one episode or whatever. But it's not like okay, I got a team. Like, I could just call Mike, be like, yo, Mike, let's go, episode 17. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't have that. I have to look for it right then and there, and then, you know, if I gotta pay, you know, I do what I gotta do. When it was time for me, because I'm independent, so I do everything myself. So when it was time for me to edit episode 1 when it was shot, um the whole video was like poof, abracadabra, gone. Listen, it was like gone, and there was no way for me to retrieve, because of how it was shot on set. It was no way for me to retrieve the shoot. It was no way for me to, you know, there was no backup, there was no backing it up, there was no, it was none of that, y'all. None of that. So when I tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, again, I'm very real, very transparent, and I can care less about judges or other people's opinions and all them things. You know, y'all know that. So I'm gonna keep it real with you. When that happened, and like I tried everything, I was like, no, it gotta be a way, gotta be a way, gotta be a way. Y'all, remind you, the episode was supposed to drop on the 1st of January, right? And this happened like maybe a couple days before, because I really shot. I was really thick in between time, because, like I said, we traveled to NC, and then we had 2 events that we had to take care of while we there. So like my mind was everywhere. My mind was on CB17 Visions. My mind was on Vivacious Queens. Y'all know we got our other organization, our dance and women empowerment organization. My mind was just everywhere, and I'm trying to do all these things in the neck of time, because we had like the events back to back, and then it was the first, which was New Year's. We had an event on New Year's, and then New Year's, boom. That's when I was like, all right, this episode got to be dropped by this, at this date, at this time. So I was trying to squeeze all these things in, y'all, in this little time, the little small amount of time. I was trying to fit all these things in and do all these things. And I realized that when you try to do stuff like that, it's gonna 9 times out of 10 shatter. You know, something's gonna go wrong. If not everything, something not gonna go wrong, right? So this is something I knew, but I didn't learn. So because of all of this, and it's happened right at New Year's, right? The time of a brand new chapter, right? So when all of this happened, and I just realized that I just couldn't get what we shot, like it was gone. I didn't want to accept it. I was so frustrated. I was so agitated. I was so tight. And then at the same time, in my personal life, I was going through some stuff too. So, y'all, I was really like, I was not there. I was not there. And honestly, I was ready to say, you know, forget it. I was ready to say, maybe this is not, you know, what I need to be doing. Maybe, you know, this is not for me. Maybe I just need to forget it. I just need to just don't even do this anymore. You know, I was almost going back into a depression that I came out of in, well, I went into it 2016, came out of it 2017. Yeah, I felt myself going back there, you know, and that was the first, y'all. It's now February. So I really had to take some time from then to now. I really had to take some time to get my mental together, because it wasn't there. I was, after that, not just, you know, not just what we shot being gone, but the, you know, things with the events that Vivacious Queens had. Things didn't go as planned, and things popped up that we were like, well, hold on, you know, like bad business was going on. Then, like I said, in my personal life, let's not even go there. You know, like, and I'm a Libra, y'all, and big up to all my Libra, them people. I love y'all. I love all you other signs too, but big up to my Libras, cause we the truth, y'all. I was just going through so much, and like I was saying, I'm a Libra. You know, if we allow ourselves to, we take stuff hard, and then we fall into like this seclusion, and we seclude ourselves in our own world, and then we like cocoon ourselves until we know that, all right, we gotta completely shed this skin, and once it's shed, then all right, boom, we good. But you know, I was falling into that, so I really really had to get myself together mentally and spiritually. Y'all know I'm a very spiritual person, so I really had to, you know, really go deep with my creator, and you know, let some stuff off my chest to him, and let him talk to me, and you know, just let him guide me and steer me, because I was really like, what? I'm done. I can't. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So you know, but lo and behold, my God is so good, because guess what? Homegirl is doing episode 1 in the driver's seat of her car, which just shows you that I'm making this shit happen. Excuse my language, but it's real, okay? And I just want to send a message out to everybody, like everybody, especially our younger generation. Like, do not doubt yourself just because your plan didn't go as planned. Because what I learned is, it's good to plan. It's good to plan. It's good to have your plans. It's good to have your goals. It's good to write stuff down. It's good to, you know, have a to-do list, a goal list that you just want to check stuff off when you're finished with them. It's good. It's so good. But you all just, as you doing that, just keep in mind, let this be the bigger picture. Keep in mind that your plan is not always going to be God's plan. I grew up in a spiritual family, so I've always heard that God work in mysterious ways. You know, we heard that growing up, you know, or God's ways is past finding out. We heard that growing up, but it's not until my recent adult life where I actually experienced it. And just because you was taught something from birth or whatever, that don't mean you really know. That don't mean you really know the depth of whatever you was taught from birth. That don't mean you really know the depth of what it is. That don't mean you really understand truly and thoroughly what it means and what it is. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, those, you know, spiritual phrases, and you know, even some scriptures, something so little as no weapon formed against me shall prosper, or he's the light unto my path and the lamp unto my feet. Y'all, a lot of these things I knew and I heard growing up, but I never understood, and I never felt, and I never experienced it until my recent adult life. And this year I'm 26. No, but you know, this year I'm 26, and I'm just now experiencing, really realizing, really understanding, and really feeling in my heart and my soul what certain things really mean, but for what they are, you know. So yes, to everybody, and especially this younger generation, if you have a dream, if you got plans, pray over them. When you write your stuff down, you hold on to it and you go to God about it. Whoever your creator is. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to bash nobody's faith. I'm not here to bash nobody's belief. I'm not here to bash nobody's religion. But at the end of the day, I told y'all this before. This is how I feel. And I feel like your creator and my creator, they might have two different names, but they're the same source. That's how I feel. Whoever your higher source is, whenever you write your plans down, whenever you you set goals and things, take it to your creator. Take it to him, because your plan, I'm not even gonna say might, your plan will not always be the plan that was destined for your life. So I just want everybody to really grasp that what I just said. Your plan will not always be the plan that's destined for your life. So I want y'all to know that when things don't go as you just knew in your mind it was supposed to go, I got a strategy I do. I woosah. I woosah, and I'm like, I take a deep breath, and y'all, it works. It sounds very, cliche probably. It sounds very like woosah, but I'm trying to tell you. Inhale, exhale, woosah, or come up with it, whatever strategy works for you. That's something you got to be able to be in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to know in your mind and in your heart and in your soul that, all right, when I'm not feeling good right now, I need to pull back and just breathe and, get myself together. Because, y'all, really and truly, I'm not the same person that I used to be years ago. Years ago, I'd be ready to turn up, okay? And even sometimes now, like my aunt Misty, big up yourself, Misty. My aunt be like, why you always be so ready to turn up? Or like when it comes to my family, like, yeah, I could be honest with you. When it comes to my family, I do gotta catch myself sometimes, because like my family or a loved one or a close person to me that I really care about is like, I be having to catch myself, and that's where the woosah comes in, because I could go there, and that's not who I want to be. You know what I mean? Like, I like peace. I love peace. I love to share peace. I love to invite people into my peace, as long as you can keep it peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not who I am. So, but we're human, right? We're human with feelings. We're human with emotions. We can't hide from that. We can't get away from that. That's just who we are. And if you can accept your flaws, you can make yourself better. If you know that, like I just said, I know I could turn up, being that I've accepted that fact about me, I can work towards not turning up when it's time to turn up, if you get me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, if you could just accept who you are, flaws and all, you'll be able to better yourself in all aspects, in all areas. So, yeah, like, just keep in mind, like, your plan is not going to always go how you plan it to be, right? So, yeah, it's been so long. It's been over a month. I've been like, just down and discouraged, and my sister, again, Pinky, big up yourself. Yo, that's really my other half. Like, that's my backbone right there. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody needs to get through to me and you feel like you can't, because I'm turning up, Pinky will be that only person that could do that. So, sis, I love you so much. Yeah, my sister Pinky, she used to tell me, like, within this past month, like, girl, okay, we lost the video, it's okay, just move forward, let's go, it's time to move on now. Like, what you gonna do next? You just gonna not do nothing? You just gonna not, you just gonna throw CB17 away because the first episode didn't go as you planned? What you gonna do? Like, you just gonna, like, she was on me, y'all. And I was hearing her, but I wasn't listening to her. And then recently I had an epiphany, and for the past 2 weeks, You know, God been really talking to me and moving, he been doing something in my spirit, right? At first I really didn't know or not understand, but at first I really didn't know what he was doing. But sometimes, I gotta tell y'all, sometimes it's not about knowing what, it's just about knowing that you gotta do, that you gotta move, that you gotta put that foot forward. It's, Sometimes it's not about knowing why you gotta do what you know you gotta do. Sometimes it's not about knowing what. It's just about knowing that you got to. It's just about knowing that you got to, and it's about putting that foot forward. It's about actually doing the first step and getting it done, So Pinky was on me, but like I said, I wasn't hearing her. I wasn't listening. I was hearing her, but I wasn't listening to her. So yes, I had like a little epiphany, and like I said, God been moving in my spirit, and it took 2 whole weeks to really, like, I had to do a lot of woosahing. I had to do a lot of meditating. Y'all, those things are very crucial and very integral and very important, y'all. I'm not lying. Like, meditating and woosahing, whatever whatever your strategy is, do it as much as you can, because that's when your mind opens, that's when your heart opens, that's when your soul opens, and that's when you're granted with visions that you haven't seen before, that you didn't even know you could see. That's when you're granted with instructions on things to do that you're like, I gotta do that. I would have never thought of doing that. That's when you're like given ideas that you would never thought, like, then you're like, damn, that's a bad idea. I could imagine when this idea flourished. Like, like, y'all, it's very important. Like, I'm not telling you no lies. I'm not withholding nothing from you. Remind you, we are CoolieBabii Expresses and Positive Affirmations. I'm expressing to y'all this because I want y'all to, because I know what it has done for me and others that I have expressed to, and they like, you know what? All right, I'm just putting y'all on. That's all. Can't say I ain't put y'all on. But this my song. Hey, you deserve to smile. Over y'all. So, in the time that I've been like wasting time, and you know what? I'm not gonna say I was wasting time, because I was being stubborn, because I could have been, got back to me. But like I said, I'm a Libra, and I need like time to just know what's going on, accept what's going on, and shed what's going on. And then boom, I'm back like I never left. You know what I mean? So I was being stubborn, but I'm not gonna say it was a waste of time, because you watching this episode again. You know what I mean? So it wasn't a waste of time. But in my time of getting myself together, I have been getting so much requests. If y'all haven't known or met Bo, come here, Bo. This is Bo, y'all. You on the first episode with your mommy. This is my son, y'all. His name is sometimes. Bo. He's very protective. So, we in the car. So, he's seeing all these people walking, and he getting all extra. So, say hi to Bo. All right, bye, Bo. I've been getting so much requests on topics. I've been getting so much requests on questions, and I've been getting some requests for advice. Like, people been hitting me up, and I just, again, to all of y'all know who y'all are. It's so many of y'all, so I can't even name y'all. But no, y'all, I really do, again, would like to apologize. It was nothing personal. I just had to get myself together, and I had to get my mental right and my spirit right. I had to get my mind and my spirit in alignment. And I just want to tell y'all, if ever y'all feel like, you just not feeling it, get your spirit and your mind in alignment. You know what I mean? So that's what I had to do. But I really want to thank y'all so much for being patient with me. Thank y'all for even requesting, and that means y'all really genuinely are with me in this, and y'all really want to either better yourself or just empower one another, and I love that. I love it. Y'all know me. I'm all for that. So I just want to say thank y'all, and I really, really am sorry, and I really appreciate y'all support and y'all patience with me. But as you know, we gotta go to topic time. I feel like I've been talking, but I had got a request, excuse me, from Anthony Truman in Savannah, Georgia. Big up. Anthony Truman in Savannah, Georgia requested to speak on the topic of trials and tribulations. Ooh, that's a good one. And he says, "Hello, beautiful CoolieBabii. Thank you. I just became a new fan. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for your support. Oh my God, y'all, I'm back. Okay, like all this love that I be seeing and getting, and I took so much time just to drown in discouragement. Again, I can't apologize to y'all enough. I am so sorry. But guess what? Your girl is back like I never left, and there won't be no leaving. Remember that. But thanks again, Anthony. He says, "Hello, beautiful CoolieBabii. I just became a new fan. When I seen the message you are sending out, and your music is awesome. Oh wow, thank you." And you know what? With the music thing, y'all, like I said, I've taken a break on that too. But don't worry yourself. Like I've been taking a break, I've been, writing and doing some stuff. I got some projects coming out, and 2020 is about to be a whole different thing for me. And I'm not, doing your normal like, oh, it's a new year, this about to happen, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying, as far as spiritually and mentally and the way I've been going about certain things, 2020 is gonna be different. Okay, just know that you're gonna be hearing some new music from CoolieBabii. Okay, because CoolieBabii Day I'm not gonna wear, right? Y'all done know that. Thank you so much about saying my music is awesome. When he said, "I haven't always been religious, but I know that regardless, we go through trials and tribulations. How do you deal and cope with what will happen anyway?" Ooh. Oh, Anthony, you came just in time. Or I guess I read this just I feel time. Like trials and tribulations are a stepping stone. I feel like we can't shake them. I feel like they're very necessary. I feel like if we don't have trials and tribulations, there's no elevation. You know? I feel like if you don't go through calamity, if you don't go through struggles, if you don't go through hard times, how you gonna know what a good time feel like? How you gonna know what good times feel like? How you gonna know what overcoming something feels like? How you gonna know what victory feels like? You know what I mean? So I feel like trials and tribulations is definitely needed. I feel like we need it. I feel like we should want trials and tribulations. Not to say that we're, like I said before, we're human, we got feelings, we got emotions. So not to say that when we do go through our trials and tribulations that, okay, it's gonna be all handy dandy, or we just gonna get through it like this. No. It might be the hardest thing you face in life. It might be the hardest pill you ever had to swallow, but guess what? That hard pill, that hard thing that you ever had to go through, because you made it out of it. Because I'm sure, Anthony, and everyone else, I'm sure that you had went through something that was just severely, you know, out of your mind, and it took over your mind probably. And like me, how I was feeling this past month, you was probably feeling the same way, down, discouraged, you know, devastated, like numb. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure you all have been through a time in your life like that, but guess what? You overcame it, right? And I'm pretty sure because you're still alive and you overcame it, I'm pretty sure that you will handle that same situation differently. Or you will, I'm pretty sure that going further in life, the way you think will be different. The way you handle will be different. The way you react will be different. The way you respond will be different, right? I can say that for me. The things that I have been through that was just out of this world to me at the time has definitely molded me. It has strengthened me. The person I am today, this woman that you see here talking to you and uplifting myself as well as others, this was not me, y'all. I was the biggest pessimist. I was probably the like owner of the pessimist company. I didn't even know it. Like, for real, like that was me. But I'm telling you, when God, the universe, whoever you want to say, when you are put through something that you think you can't bear, if you didn't die and you still alive, and you do not have to go through that anymore or deal with whatever it was anymore, you're strengthened. You have more power than you did when you started in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, we really have to realize this, guys. If we don't realize the strength, because we already have the strength and the power, if we don't realize our strength and our power, there's no use to having them, because then we're not going to know how to use them. And that's what I mean, going back to being equipped. You are already equipped. Even if, for example, even if I didn't have Blazer, even if I was carless, or whatever the case is, just within me, within my being, within me, I'm already equipped to do and fulfill my purpose. You know what I mean? And so are you. So back to trials and tribulations, Anthony. I feel like trials and tribulations is very well needed in all of our lives. Because if we don't have trials and tribulations, then we don't have the opportunity to get better or be better at anything, or just to be a better us. You know what I mean? If we don't have trials and tribulations, there's no room or opportunity for elevation, you know? So, and just like you said, you've never been religious. I'm not a religious being. I'm a spiritual being, and the both of those are very different, you know? So, I understand where you're coming from. And just know that whatever you're going through, Anthony, whatever you're going through or whatever you're facing right now, just know that you got the power to get through it, and you will get through it, you know? And I'm claiming that. You see my crystals right here. I'm claiming that, and I'm affirming. Matter of fact, we're going to affirm that for you right now, Anthony. Okay? Y'all, we're going to affirm for Anthony that no matter what he's going through, no matter what he's facing, he will get through it. Anthony, no matter what you're going through and no matter what you're facing, no matter what is allowing you to feel low or discouraged or discomfort or anything that's allowing you to feel outside of who you are potentially made to be, you will overcome it. You are going to overcome it. You will come out with the victory. You will be strengthened. You will be stronger. You will be more powerful. And you will smile about all of that. And I'm just excited for what we just affirmed for you, Anthony Truman. I love you, Anthony. Again, y'all, I can't apologize to y'all enough. I am so sorry. But listen, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. Just like, what your name? Bryson Tiller. Bryson, big up yourself. Yes, I'm back and I'm better. You know what I mean? So, thank you for that topic, Anthony. That was a good one, because, you know, a lot of people don't look at it that way. They just see trials and tribulations as like, oh, it's just setbacks, and it's just, no, anything that's setting you back is only making you stronger for your comeback. For your comeback to be like 17 times more effective to this world and to yourself. You know what I mean? So, thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. So y'all, we're gonna, you know, wrap it up a little bit, because y'all know I could talk and talk and talk. So you already know I got my cards, my affirmation, my positive affirmation cards. So I'm just gonna pick one, and it says, I allow destruction to make space for creation. Y'all, if y'all don't believe that things happen in divine timing, y'all better believe it, because listen, it really do. I allow destruction to make space for creation. I've been experiencing what I can call a lot of destruction in different areas of my life. And I feel like after, you know, coming out of that discouragement and that little hole that I was kind of in, you know, going through or seeing and experiencing the destruction that I feel like I've been experiencing, I was able to strategize and meditate and pray and affirm that this destruction does not make me. This destruction will not break me. This destruction will, in fact, make room for creation, right? So, I allow destruction to make space for creation. Whenever you're going through something, y'all, it's crazy. I picked this card. Anthony was talking about trials and tribulations. Whoo! I'm getting goosebumps, y'all. All of this happens. Everything is divine timing. That's all I can say. But when you're going through something, allow it to fuel that whatever inspires you. Allow it to fuel whatever's inside you. Allow it to fuel, you know, what you know you're supposed to be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? And when it fuels that means you got the space, you got the room to make it happen. So we're going to say this 3 times. Okay? Because I'm really, like I said, I got goosebumps, y'all. I'm really feeling this. Because it ties to what Anthony said. It ties to what I was telling y'all in the beginning of this episode. Like, whew, it's amazing. But it says, I allow destruction to make space for creation. So we're going to say that 3 times, okay? Out loud, affirm it. Throw it out there. I allow destruction to make space for creation. Throw it out there and affirm it, claim it, believe it. Right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I allow destruction to make space for creation. I allow destruction to make space for creation. I allow destruction to make space for creation. Yes! We just affirmed, claimed, received, believed the heck out of that right there. And guess what, y'all? We're going to do just that. And we're going to create. Okay? I need all my creative souls to know what you hold. Okay? You got something creative and powerful inside of you, and the world needs it. We need it. I need it. So when you going to give it to me? You know what I'm saying? But y'all, again, I'm gonna apologize that I've been gone for too long, if you ask me. And I just want to thank y'all so much. I cannot thank y'all enough. I just want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for being patient. Whoo, y'all so patient. I thought I was patient, but y'all patient. Damn. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you for loving me despite. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for supporting me. Like, I see y'all. And guess what? I got some naysayers too. I got some negative birds too, but I'm not focused on them. I'm focused on y'all. I'm focused on the people that is genuine like me and genuinely want to, thrive as one. So I love y'all so much, and I thank y'all so much. Thank you again for tuning in, and thank you again for being patient. And this won't happen again. I'm telling you, it won't happen again. I'm sorry. But I thank you so much. Again, thank you for tuning in to CB17 Visions, and thank you for watching CoolieBabii Expresses and Positive Affirmations. Just stay tuned. I ain't going nowhere. You done know the thing already. CoolieBabii there. I'm there for good. Me there for stay. Me there. I'm not gonna wear. Remember that, right? That's all. Right? Yes. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on episode 2. Toodaloo.
Ay, never underestimate me. CoolieBabii there. Listen, I know in a no lies. I know in a DI. When me touch it, me come live and people.
And it's. But I got a whole project. I can't talk today. But no, these details, but basically, yeah. So, y'all, it was killing me. Like, okay, I feel like I'm jumping all over the place. Africa's. But no, like, yeah, I lost my train of thought. Okay. Damn. That sun hitting right though. Yeah, I'm really 26 this year. Oh god. That means next year I'm 30. Whew. That means I'm getting younger. I ain't getting older. I'm getting younger, like, right? Yeah, like, damn. What was I saying?
I just wanna see you win.
Smile! It look good on you. Oh, welcome. Bo, stop. You on episode. Brownie Simmons Isaacs. And he is very aggressive sometimes. He extra. Bo is extra. Ain't you? You extra. He extra. But you love your mom. Oh! Stop it. Anthony Truman in Savannah, Georgia. Yes, y'all. I might be migrating to Georgia really, really, really soon. So we're gonna see how that goes. But stop that. Remember that. How you gonna know what? I can't talk. I'm pretty sure that. Okay. I'm not really a chatterbox. If I wanted to, I could be. But oh y'all, the special guest for this episode was Bo. So I'm glad y'all was able to meet Bo. That was our special guest. But looks like Bo is taking a nap right now, so he can't pick a card. So I'm gonna do the honors.
Never underestimate me. CoolieBabii there. Listen, I know in I know lie.